I think this is what a lot of people are getting wrong about Jerry Jones and that damn picture. And if you don't know what picture I'm talking about, America, I'm talking about the one you see on the screen right now. Okay. It's a picture of a young Jerry Jones, if I'm not mistaken, 14 years old or so. Okay. A young Jerry Jones being in front of not Central High School, the more famous one with the Little Rock Nine, but North Little Rock High School. Okay. And you see that these white kids keeping these black kids from integrating the high school. Okay. What folks are missing about this, those who are trying to defend Jerry Jones and those that are saying he shouldn't be held accountable or even criticized for a picture that's so many years old. Okay. What they're missing is his current actions. That's what makes us look twice at the picture. Because when you look at Jerry Jones today, you say, how this motherfucker act? Slick match this picture. That's what people like Stephen A. Smith don't get. That Jerry Jones does shit now, today, that kind of makes you say, I see why he moves like that. I get it now. You know what I'm saying? See, look, think about it. When the whole Colin Kaepernick shit went down and the whole thing about kneeling, was very divisive and controversial. That boy Jerry Jones say his players will be standing at attention, right? Now somebody gonna say, well, he did kneel with the players. He said that after the president of the United States, former president of the United States, Donald John Trump, called those black players in the NFL that were kneeling sons of bitches. And then a lot of players who wasn't even coming to bat for Cap or nothing like that, they got offended then. The shit that offended Kaepernick didn't offend them enough to stand with Cub. But once the president said y'all are some sons of bitches, now we got to try to do this. Come on, man. So you got that. Then Jerry tied himself to Trump, not publicly, but if you keep up politics like I do, he was one of numerous owners that donated big to Trump. Now, these owners, like Jerry, like Bob Kraft, who a lot of motherfuckers, they love Bob Kraft too. They could have been never Trumpers. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a segment of the Republican Party that they like fuck Trump. So they've been dubbed the never Trumpers. There's a group called the Lincoln Project that it's a group of like Republican strategists and operatives and shit like that who are so against Trump. They still Republicans, but they're against Trump. So they formed this thing to go against Trump. Shit, they were even working to get Biden elected. Because I guess Trump is just too openly out there for them with his white supremacy. Jerry Jones didn't mind shit. Gave that money to him. So when real ones like me know that Jerry has done that, when he did not have to do that. He could have backed any of these other candidates. And then when Trump won the primary, the Republican primary, he could have said, no, what? No, I can't do it. He could have done that. Somebody going to say, well, of course, he's a businessman. He wants a tax cut. He wants deregulation. No, he's already rich as fuck. He did not have to support Donald Trump, but he's friend with Donald Trump. I just read a damn quote from a prominent newspaper out that way called the Fort Worth Star-Telegram, in which this motherfucker was acting like Trump was going to do a hell of a job with COVID. talking about that no one in the world has the ability to handle this COVID any better than the office of the president of the United States. Now maybe you could say, well, he said the office and not the president. Okay. I'm very confident. This is Jared talking about Trump, that he'll be able to continue governing and really, I'm sure that he has anticipated this, knowing him. He's the hardest worker you've ever seen. Donald Trump, the hardest worker you've ever seen. I've read numerous books about this motherfucker and quotes from people that worked with him. That's not how they describe it. That's how Jerry Jones described him. Knowing him, he'll be able to go right on through and hopefully not miss a beat. Now, that was when Trump caught COVID. Now, you might say, of course, he wants the president of the United States to be well. That's patriotic. Okay, cool. But this man fucks with Trump. That's his homie. Now, he doesn't want to just come out there and openly say it like some of these motherfuckers do because he wants to make money. He loves the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys franchise is the most recognizable sports franchise in the world. He loves that Thursday, that Thanksgiving Day game, the most viewed regular season game ever. He loves that kind of shit. So he doesn't want black Cowboy fans to get pissed off. He doesn't want liberal Cowboy fans to get pissed off. He wants them to fucking watch. So he just ain't gonna be out front with it. So he going to shake hands and sit there and grin with his former black great Cowboys like Emmitt Smith and Michael Irvin and do deals with them and all that shit. That does not mean that Jared Jones give a fuck about the rank and file black people in this country, the average black person in this country. We see otherwise. When he could not fix it in his mind to understand what Colin Kaepernick was talking about, that let you know right there that the shit, the boy you see in that picture became the man who was anti-Colin Kaepernick. You ever see somebody as an adult that you see them do shit, you want to, what's up with that? And then you learn about their upbringing and it all clicks. So that's what people are missing. So no, Stephen A. Smith, ain't nobody just trying to bash Jared Jones for something he did when he was 14 what if people brought up what you did when you were 14? Now, first of all, I can let you know I wasn't a part of in the segregationist protest when I was 14. I wasn't part of that. I wasn't part of that. But it ain't even about that. It's about that motherfucker now. The billionaire Jerry was shaped by that environment. And the evidence of today does not lead us to conclude that he still doesn't have some of that in him. That's why that picture is so offensive to us. And motherfuckers need to stop acting like, oh, that's so long ago. My mama was 10 years old when that picture came out. 10 years old. My mama. So I'm in part shaped by that climate because she shaped me. And she was a part of that. She had to grow up as an unfree person in America. When Jerry Jones was basking in his privilege, where even if he could just come there and be curious, see what was going on, must be nice. So that's what's being missed. That's what's being missed. If Jerry was a human rights crusader today, nobody would, and I ain't gonna say nobody, some people probably would, have some things to say. But if he was a human rights crusader or somebody who, is a face for social change, if he would have come out forcefully, imagine Jared Jones come out forcefully in support of Colin Kaepernick. You think that shit would have went down like that? See, if he would have been somebody that did that, Motherfucker, give him a pass on the picture. But I ain't finna get at some bitch no pass just because he cool with his former great black Cowboys. Fuck that. Not even because just he got Will McClay as the GM in name. No, fuck that. Fuck that. Jerry Jones is who I thought he was all the time. And Stephen A. Smith, you ain't got to sit up there and defend that. Or maybe you do. Put it on some.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?